Good morning, children. I am your computer teacher, Yamuna. I hope you all are safe at home. In our last class, we have learned about some topics. What are the topics, children? HTML, website, web page, web browser, and URL. Let's recall these topics. HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is used to design and create web pages. Likewise, website. A website contains many number of web pages. It is also written by using HTML language. Next, web page. Web page contains text such as audio, video, graphics and so on. It can also be written by using HTML. And the next one, web browser. Web browser means it is a graphical user interface which is used to display text, graphics and all. In the web browser, we can also view websites. A website contains many number of web pages. Likewise, the next topic is URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. URL is nothing but it provides an address for a website. So which is used to open. So if we want to open any website, for that one address will be there. That address is nothing but called Uniform Resource Locator. It can be also called as an Uniform Resource Identifier. Now let's start today's topics. What are the topics in this lesson, children? Home page, web portal, web addressing system, IP address and domain naming system. Let's start our first. The first page of any website is called a home page. Our starting page of a website is called a home page. It contains main information about the website. In some cases, for any website, there will be only a single page. That itself is also called as a home page. If we have multiple pages, the home page will provide links to multiple web pages in the website. The URL of the home page also serves as an URL of the website. What is an example of a home page? www.google.com is an example of a home page. Next, come to the next topic, web portal. Generally, the portal means a gateway or entrance. Like that, in the web terminology, web portal is nothing but it provides multiple services. It provides a gateway or entrance. It provides wide services. So, what services it will provide us, children? It provides email, chatting, etc., e-commerce, etc. So, what web portal contains? A web portal will act like as an search engine. What search engine will do, children? Search engine. If we want to search for a topic, we will type for the topic. What it will provide us? It will provide us multiple web pages. It will provide links to multiple websites. If you open that website, the particular information will be provided. Like that, a portal will contains a lot of information. It will provide us many number of websites. But whereas if we compare to website, it will contains only that particular topic. It is limited to that topic. But portal acts like as a search engine. We can do online shopping. We can chat. We can do emails, etc. What is an example for web portal, children? Yahoo, MSN, etc. Nowadays, most of the companies are eager to write as a web portals. The popular web portal is Google search engine. Next, come to the next topic, web addressing system. What is the means of addressing system, children? So, if we want to make a call to our friend, her phone number is different and our phone number is different. Like that, if we want to chat with your friend by using computer or laptop, you have to take a connection. So you will get in one IP address. IP address is nothing but a unique set of numbers which the Internet Task Force will provide you. So that number is different from all the users who have connected to the internet, which means millions of users having the unique numbers, unique IP address. This web addressing system was developed by Internet Engineering Task Force, simply called as an IE. The main theme of IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force, is nothing but to provide a unique address to different 2 millions of users who are using internet. What is the means of address? The address is nothing but IP address, number based system or character basing system. What is the IETF will use? It is a large open community which is used to provide address to make us transmission and network errors free of transmission and network errors. Who will use these all? Who will use means network designers, vendors, open operators and so on. So these people will do to make the smooth network and smooth operation of internet. IETF is nothing but Internet Engineering Task Force. These people will help us to make a use of internet without network errors, without transmission errors, without connection errors. So this is nothing but called web addressing system. Next, come to the next topic, IP address. So as I said before, if you want to call to your friend, if you want to call to many of your friends, each and every friend phone number is different. How will get a unique number? Our number won't match with our friend's number. Like that, this Internet Engineering Task Force people will provide us unique numbers. That number is nothing but called IP address. It is a number based system. It consists of 32 bits which will start from 0 to 25. It is used as an operator called dot or period, which is used to separate the numbers. For example, 205 dot or period 198.01. So the number set will start from 0 to 25. 0 to 25. It is a 32-bit numbering system. Why we will use IP address children? So to avoid transmission and network errors. Why we can directly use this IP address to access our web page. Instead of typing www.google.com, we can directly type 205.198.01. So the next topic, the last topic of this lesson is domain naming system. We can also simply call as an DNS. What is the means of domain system? Means what, children? Domain name means it is a unique name given to each website. Any two website names won't match with other website. Likewise, I said before an example, our friends' phone numbers and our phone numbers won't match with our friends' phone numbers. Like that, any two web address, any two website name won't match with other website. That is nothing but called domain naming system. It contains a unique name address. So which is a domain names we can directly type into the toolbar or text bar into the web browser. And that in the same case we'll open that website. Like that, domain name is easier to remember than IP address. Why? Because it is sometimes if we interchange that numbers, we won't get the same website. If we can easily remember names, for example Gmail, Facebook, WhatsApp, instead of typing these numbers, we can simply remember these text names. What are the names, children? So whatever website which you want to open, it is a easy way to remember. Facebook, WhatsApp and so on. So this domain naming system will act like as a directory. So in the previous days we used to have a directory, telephone directory, which means who have taken a connection of the mobile phones or telephones, they used to record those names in those directory. If we want to call to that phone numbers, we'll open and we'll see. Like that, this domain naming system acts as a web directory which contains a many list of web pages. For example of the domain name is Google search engine, which means google.co.in. So what is a domain means? For example, wikipedia.org. It is an example for domain naming system. Wikipedia, it is a domain. .org is an extension. Actually, a domain naming system contains two parts. First part is called domain and the next part is called extension. Domain means name. The extension means which we are using. For example, we are using it is a commercial purpose or organizational purposes or educational purposes or etc. So this is nothing but called the example of domain naming system. So as I said, domain, if we are using from India, for example, if we are using from India means what is a domain name extension, children? The starting letters of a country name, IN. So .in is an example of a extension. So what is an example for the www.yahoo.co.in? So here Yahoo is an domain name, co.in is an extension. If you want to create a domain naming system, if you want to create a website or if you want to create a website address, you have to follow some rules. What are those rules, children? So what are those rules? Yeah, those rules are nothing. We have to follow some rules. The first one is it should contains only letters and numbers. That it should be 64 digits. And the next one is hyphen is the only letter, only special character we have to use. And so that's specific extensions are there. So as I said before, .com, it is meant for commercial purposes. .edu, it is meant for educational purposes. For mobile devices, children, .mobi. For educational purposes, children, .edu. Like that, many lists of entities, many lists of extensions has given in your textbook page number 9. If you open and if you go through it, once you can check all those, what are the domain names and extension names. What about extension? You can see that one. So .org is meant for non-profitable organizations. Next, so whether it comes to the countries, .in stands for India. If we are in Australia, what is the domain extension for Australia? .au. If it is for America, United States, .us. If it is for United Kingdom, .uk. It is for France, .fr. Like that. So I said some rules we have to follow to create a unique address. What are the rules, children? So it should be based on characters or numbers and we should not allow more than 64 characters. Hyphen is the only special character which it allows and extension we have we should give an extension. These are the topics we have covered in this lesson. I hope all of you understood. So let's once go through these topics.